everyone, it's Matt aka Tech Ranger, and today we're going to be talking about more immersive mods in Fallout 4. And these four that we're going to talk about are actually under 50 megabytes. I mean, there's a few of them that are even under 30 kilobytes, but just so you know, all four of these will be under 50 megabytes. So if you want to use all four, then there you go. It's not that big of a purchase in terms of space. If you guys are interested, we're going to look at 2 combat related mods and then 2 environmental mods. So if that sounds interesting to you, sit back, relax, grab a drink, and let's check out these mods. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Well, actually, it's true in Fallout 4, there's no cars, so there's no roads needed, but the first mod we're checking out is Realistic Roads. It is the black asphalt version, and this makes the roads a little bit more, well, realistic. If you were to go out on a road that is recently paved and recently painted, it would look like this, but then also, this is also with the Fallout 4 coat of paint on it, so obviously you got your post-apocalyptic look. Roads look beat up, they look broken, and it looks just, it just looks more realistic for Fallout 4. So there's also a gray version of this as well, a dark gray version. So if that floats your boat even more, then by all means go for it. This might not be the most realistic thing for the Fallout 4 universe, but in terms of like how it looks, it's very immersive in that it feels like a newer Fallout 4 because those old vanilla roads didn't look the best. If this is something you want to try out, maybe you want just something a little bit different, then I definitely recommend checking this out. So this is going to be the second environmental mod that we look at in this video, and if you guys are familiar with the channel, I did actually make a video on greenery mods in Fallout 4. This one is kind of an addition to that, but I will link that above so you guys can check that out if you haven't already. But you'll see here in the road, we'll see little bits of grass popping up. And that was the case in vanilla Fallout 4 too. This adds a little bit more and then kind of all over the place as well. And this is actually the grass mod that I'm using currently in my game, and I like the look of this, especially with the addition of the realistic roads. It looks just simple. I thought it'd be a good idea to pair both realistic roads and simply green grass together because I think they look really nice together. So if you download one, if you like it, I would suggest using the other one because, like I said, I think they look really nice together. Now these next 2 mods are combat focused, and they're actually from a mod author that we've seen before in the mod series that we have going on, and this is a really good mod author. This is the Hollywood Laser Bolts mod, and this mod is actually going to change the laser bolts in the game to shoot like they would in a Hollywood movie. Not necessarily realistic because there are really no laser guns, but if there were, this might be what they look like. Well, at least in Hollywood, this might be what they look like. I also think the piles of goo that are left in the wake of your destruction actually look just a little bit better. Let me know what you guys think about this one. I really like it. I think it adds a really nice look to your game, especially if you're using something like Trey-M Film Looks, which I will link above. The Hollywood Bullet Tracers mod is actually made by the same person, and it's kind of the perfect counterpart to the previous mod that we looked at because it adds to that Hollywood feel of the game, and it looks really good if you're adding any sort of lighting changes to the game as well. I think it just fits really nicely. If you just like one or the other, then that's fine too. Now what this mod does different than the vanilla Fallout 4 game is that it adds tracers to all of the bullets. So you might have seen in vanilla Fallout 4, you'll see tracers every now and then, like in VATS or something like that. This actually adds tracers to everything. It might not be super noticeable at certain times. In some of the clips here, you'll see that it doesn't really look like much of a difference, but in reality it actually is quite the difference. So go ahead and download it, try it out. I think it's pretty cool. If you're shooting in a scope, sometimes it doesn't really show the tracer. Overall, I think this is a pretty nice addition, and like I say, if you're using it with this and the Hollywood laser bolts, it's gonna look really nice. So go ahead, check it out, and let me know what you think in the comments down below. And that was 4 immersive mods that I think you should probably check out in Fallout 4 right now, 2 of which are combat and 2 of which are environmental mods. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you're using any of these mods or plan to in the comments down below. And leave a like if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. I think it'd be pretty cool if we could get some more people in the comments and start talking about some more mods, and then we'll make more mod videos, and then we'll just keep the train going for both Fallout 4 and Skyrim. Thank you all so much for watching. Once again, I will catch you in the next video. Apologies for the one video this week. Things just got a little bit too hectic, and sometimes we're going to have to just do one video a week. But for the most part, we are going to stick to the Wednesday, Sunday upload schedule, so be on the lookout for that, if I don't say otherwise in the community tab. So keep an eye on that. Have an awesome day, everybody. Bye.